And we're back, broadcasting live in Las Vegas, Nevada at the CES. It's the O&A virus spreading across America. We got the girls from the Playboy channel coming up in a few minutes, Anthony. Julie and Tiffany. They do a great job on that channel, man. I think it's Florentine's favorite channel on XM Satellite Radio, right?
Yeah, he likes Playboy very much.
Really? Well, he likes it because, you know, he's driving to a lot of gigs, and didn't you tell me he has to bring tissues in his car just because of that channell?
Yeah, he said he's actually pulled over and whacked his bag because he can listen, which I kind of respect.
We'll have to bring it up to the girls face to face. But first, we're going to bring in Lazlow.
Yeah.
Lazlow is probably the coolest guy on earth. And I'll tell you why.
Legend.
He
I got to gamble with Ben last night.
Oh, you were gambling with Ben?
Yeah.
I got to explain.
How'd that work out? Oh, dude, he's like the Tasmanian Wookiee.
The Tasmanian
that video poker, he's just nuts.
He doesn't know what he's hitting half the time.
No, is he herking, jerking, hitting buttons?
He's like, oh, I didn't want to hit that yet.
Hold it. No, I want one.
Right.
Is he gossiping all night, too?
Oh, dude, and I'm like betting really slow because I like to make the money last.
Right.
Dude, the Eagles are going to be playing wins plays for the next 2 years, but no one knows it yet. It hasn't been announced. They're trying to get me back.
Like his hands are slapping, and then meanwhile, I'm going so slow, my machine freezes up. So the bartender, barkeep, you know, I'd like to gamble here, and he comes over and he's like, give it a whack. And I'm like, pardon me? This big piece of electronics, you want me to just Fonzarelli it? And so I'm like beating on this thing, waiting for security to come over. He's like, that ain't working, kick it. And so I'm in the MGM Grand, like, kicking this machine.
Wow.
And then
did it free up?
No, the woman had to come over and do the control, delete, or whatever.
That's actually the same advice you give if a child is misbehaving.
Right.
Whack it a little, then kick it.
But he's the coolest in our eyes because he got us in GTA San Andreas.
That was very cool.
But I was asking him at the bar, I'm like, dude, when do I get to hear myself? I've been playing the game for a month and a half. He goes, are you 2/3 of the way done yet? I'm like, well,
it'll take a while.
I think I've done 5 or 6 missions because he told me, he goes, most people, when they play GTA, they get through half of the game and then they start screwing off. Because it turns out to be cooler to just screw off after a while.
Or they decide to go get their wizard cloak and stop playing entirely.
That's true. They go to
different games.
Right.
I've been playing EverQuest 2.
Are you done?
It's never done. That game is never done. You just keep playing it.
Finish
You're
that game.
ever questing.
You know when the game's over? When you finally die.
That's pretty much it. I still have my account for the original EverQuest, and there's no way I could cancel it. I haven't played it in months, but I keep paying it, and you just can't cancel it. All the work and years that went into building that character, you can't just eliminate it. So they have figured out a way to have people pay them for a service you no longer use.
It's brilliant.
It really is brilliant.
Yeah.
And geeks all over, including me, just keep
and there's so many of those games coming out now. Like the Electronic Entertainment Expo last year, everybody wants one of those games where they can get people to pay $10.
Yeah.
And they're really into it. And then they're in love with that character.
You know what it is though? It's kind of tooting the horn for EverQuest and EverQuest 2 even, because it's hard to come up with a good game in that whole massive multiplayer online gaming. It's so many of them out there that just suck.
Oh, absolutely.
They stink. You need so much content in those games that you're kind of finding something new or different to do on a daily basis. Some of them are so linear and so just boring. But you play EverQuest 2, there's plenty of stuff going on in there, and that's kind of what hooked me into it.
Have you guys looked at the rest of the show at all?
We just in the general area. We saw the Hummer with the 12 screens.
That's always necessary.
And with the rockets on the side of the thing as you're driving. What are the rockets for?
I don't know.
Those are big bazooka speakers.
This is the most ridiculous haul of the whole show.
Yeah.
I mean, this show is enormous. Just football fields and football fields of nonsense. And this is where all the car stuff is. Like, I need neon under there, and the booth babes in this hall are the raunchiest of the entire show.
I like that.
The raunchiest. Because, you go to each one and it's like, oh, great, more car speakers, that looks kind of the same. Oh, but they got chicks. They got chicks bending over inside the car, playing. What I really love is when they get head-to-head video gaming inside the car, so you can, be in the back seat and playing against somebody in the front seat.
That's cool.
That's kind of the whole thing with a lot of the onboard video in the cars is kind of new. Before that, what did they just have? Was it all audio, and that was it when you come to these shows?
Yes.
Like years ago, it was just how many speakers could you fit in these things?
The migraines you would get in this hall, boom, 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 boom. It was like you were in the Bronx.
Yeah,
It was out of control.
Just everything rattling.
Right.
But now it's all about the video, so it's kind of calmed down with people trying to blast your ears out.
And they've got this dish over there that I just checked out from RaySat that you get internet to the car. And it's a wireless mode too, so that you can have several different people on their laptops in the car, all online, all doing separate things. And
It's like a Wi-Fi in your car.
right.
That's pretty cool.
Jesus.
And I was talking to the guy. I'm like, oh, so this is great. So I can be like downloading porn while driving
Watching a movie
in a
playing
chat
game.
room. Oh, and then there's the driving part.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got to drive this
Still
thing.
got to drive this thing.
We saw some vehicles with little TV monitors in the steering wheel. Now, if that isn't for the driver, because they could get away with it by saying, well, this TV's for the passenger, that's why we put it over by the glove compartment or something like that, or on the visor. But when it's in the steering wheel, it's pretty much the driver's TV screen.
And the ridiculous thing is, they're like, well, the car has to be in park. You know,
Yeah.
it will not run. And then you start talking to the guy at the booth for a while, and he's like, "Well, there's a switch on the back. You know, you switch it, and then you're watching. You know, Debbie Does Dallas when you're going down the road. Oh my God,
Just a little switch.
You make a right-hand turn on the money shot. It looks like it's coming in on her feet.
So what else have you seen at the CES?
Ben gambling.
Yeah.
I saw this Swiss Army knife. It's got the like USB memory thing in it.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, how is this gonna ever come? Dude, there's more garbage at this show, and all these other like tech radio show people come in, but the revolution's here, ladies and gentlemen. And I come in, I'm like, God, half of this is garbage.
Just trash you'd have in your drawer somewhere, never use it.
Right. I mean, you know, when you go up, any man that would buy something called the Pocket Surfer is just like.
The Pocket Surfer.
Surfer?
There's all these devices now that are going to be like portable video devices, so that you can sort of record stuff from your computer into it and take it on the road.
Mm-hmm.
There's also some TiVo-like devices, so that it sits next to your digital video recorder, and everything that you record goes into that as well. So when you're going to be on the bus or the train on the way to work, you can watch all your favorite shows. You're basically taking your TiVo with you.
Right.
So.
That's not too bad, though. That's kind of, I could see actually
cool.
maybe using that. Although, what's wrong with the DVDs and the DVD player on
Correct.
the bus or the plane or something like that?
TiVo, you can get TV. You can get live TV. You can't get it with a DVD.
Yeah. I barely watch live TV anymore, never mind record it.
No
It
kidding.
just stinks. Everything now is DVDs. That's it.
Well, everything now is reality garbage.
Well,
Yeah.
There's a story about reality TV on CNN, right? The rat guy.
Oh, yeah.
Someone is
somebody-
suing Fear Factor.
Now, you would think the
Over
first
one of their
law-
episodes.
one of the lawsuits from Fear Factor would be somebody maybe being on the show and getting injured, or something. Because I watch the show sometimes. I wonder how the hell people don't die on this thing. And it was the rat eating episode. You said you'd seen this?
Yeah, I think was it the one where they put the rats in the blender?
Yeah, they were blending rats and then eating whatever was in the blender.
Nice, right?
Blended rat.
Hello, PETA.
Yeah, I'm sure they were none too happy.
We did rat eating on our program about 3 years ago.
That's how we met Frenchie,
Frenchie, right?
the annoying French
We got
chef.
a French chef to actually cook up a rat. I mean, these were Subway rats. They were disgusting. They weren't
Big,
from
man. They were huge.
Yeah, they weren't from like a pet store. These were the real deal. And we got 2 cooks. We got a French chef, and then just some guy that reminded us of Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
I mean, no joke. And
This guy pretty much skinned him, shoved a stick in his mouth, and rotated it over an open flame.
Right.
And then the French chef guy, he's Frenchy now on the show, he made rat au poivre that people that ate it were asking for seconds.
Really?
And this was supposed to be, he ruined the contest because it was supposed to be so disgusting that the person that wouldn't eat the most of it, they were eliminated, and then the person that ate the most would win the prize. And people were like, you got any more of that?
amazing.
I prepared it in an au poivre pepper sauce, gently sautéed with mushroom, and it was fantastic. The scent of rat wafting through the studio was making everyone hungry.
It smelled good, right?
Yeah.
I remember. Well, we still didn't taste it, but... And then the other guys was just a bloody mess.
People were puking with the other guys.
Yeah.
It was the same meat.
So anyway, Fear Factor did this rat blender thing.
Yeah, now they're being sued not by a contestant, which is what I thought it was going to be. Somebody at home was watching it and started vomiting from watching it. So they're suing Fear Factor. It doesn't have a dollar. Oh, wait, 2.5 million? 2.5
That sounds
million.
fair.
That's fair for throwing up, for watching a show and throwing up.
So can I now sue Mariano Rivera for blowing that lead? Like, puked. It really stinks.
And he threw up, and because he was disoriented, he ran into a doorway, which is going to be funny to watch. But, yeah, being sued. Fear Factor.
Did you guys have anything to do with the doggy outside? There's the doggy was deflated this morning when
Was it deflated?
Yeah, an enormous,
that's such
the
a
enormous
strong
doggy. I figured you had somebody knife it.
Leaking air like the company's leaking money.
I don't understand why we get blamed for everything that happens.
I know.
Everything.
Oh, vandalism. Must be those guys.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I actually saw a phone yesterday smaller than Ben's.
Really?
I swear to God, it's like a Tic Tac. It's like you eat it and talk on the phone or something.
They're kind of running out of things to do with the phones.
Oh,
though.
absolutely.
You know, and I'm one of the biggest suckers with the cell phones. I want the latest, newest cell phone. I want to be able to surf the internet with it. I want video. I want to be able to take nice pictures, not these archaic pictures. I need some, I need some megapixels in there. And then I buy one, and a week later, there's something better, or that they say is
But
better.
you know what? You buy the phone, you feel good about yourself. I got the latest technology. Look how cool this is.
Yeah.
And then it takes one stupid person to come up to you with a better phone. You're like, oh,
Yep.
my phone's crap.
Yeah.
Where do I get yours?
And then you buy
It just
that
never
one, and it
ends.
turns out to be crap. I don't know. They just don't quite have it yet. I want to be able to surf the internet on my phone the way I do on my computer. And it's just not there. You get these crappy websites that are just made for your phone, and they're awful. Half of them you can't get to. They take so long to download anything. You're not getting graphics.
They
say
do
you
have
are,
it,
but
though,
you're
but they
not.
won't release it. They just won't release it until everybody buys this one, then they release the next one. It's sick.
Yeah, there's
They
no
do have
real
it.
there's no real set format either. They're kind of different formats for it.
Yeah.
And, I just want to like they show on the commercials.
Did you
People
see
surfing?
You see any cool phones out there? Did you go to the phone area? We haven't even found that area.
We haven't
yet.
left the obnoxious car area.
No, I went to the home theater section.
you did?
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, you got to check out the karaoke section too. That is, dude.
Oh, stop.
Dude, it's full of Asians.
Were the Asian guys there? They love the
oh,
karaoke.
It is out of. There's one that I checked out yesterday. I was talking to the woman, and it's got pitch correction technology on it. So when
Wow.
you're singing like garbage, the computer kicks in and takes you to the
It'll
right
put
key.
you on the right key,
I'm
no
like,
matter what you're sounding like.
No, the point is for you to sound stupid.
right.
Of course. That's what's
Hit me
it's
with
all
your
about.
best shot.
Unbelievable. The Asians, they love the karaoke. A whole section,
A whole section
and
of
there are
karaoke.
people doing it.
Oh, it's nuts.
And they
Christ, you
love
gotta
to
see
gamble.
that.
And I was talking to them, and I go, "Is this ever please going to just go away? I mean, can we be done with this?" And she's like, "Oh no, the market, and it's really coming to the United States now. It's going to be in like
yeah.
every bar." And I'm like, "Well, this is why I stay home and get drunk."
Yeah, definitely don't want to hear that. I'm gonna have to go over there. We might have to tape some of these people singing.
While you're
Throw
over
it on
there,
the
see
air.
if you can get Kevin a new mobile phone, so that every time you call him, it doesn't sound like he's holding a drill up to it.
Oh man.
Have you your boss is he your boss?
Strelo?
Yeah,
Strelow's one of them.
whatever. He's one of the
I guess
the mothership
I
of
guess
executives.
technically he's one of our bosses.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, he's the head guy at Talk Programming, and we're Talk Programming.
If he wants to feel like he's our boss, sure, okay, we'll give him that.
Yeah, okay.
But he does have the worst phone.
It is the worst thing. I will never buy a Trio after hearing him.
I have a Trio. I refuse to use the phone part.
No, I don't use a phone.
I'll surf the internet. I'll get my email. A little this, little that. But yeah, he calls. It's ridiculous.
It sounds like he's got a power drill right up to there. He's like, Lazlow, hello. Like, oh, here we are in the information age. Great.
brushing his teeth with a dildo.
Oh, we got Frenchie on the line. Should we go to him real
Oh,
quick?
of course.
All right, let's say hi to Frenchie. Hey, Frenchie, what's up?
Hello guys, Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.
You think you could keep it a little clean for our live audience today, Frenchie,
Oh,
instead
but
of that
of course,
potty
thank-
mouth?
Thank you for letting me know, otherwise I was gonna swear like a sailor.
You got anything for the show today, Frenchie?
Yes,
We're just
I
happy
was
that we
talking-
mentioned you.
Well, yes, I know, you were talking about the rat. Right?
Of course.
Okay. And that
He's
people
got
loved
nothing.
it when I cooked the rat with a little sauce of poivre.
Remember when you did that? That was
Yeah.
awesome.
You might want to reiterate that again.
Yeah.
What happened?
So what's
Well,
up, Frenchie?
We'll make some snakes the next time, if you like, guys.
Snake? You can cook up snake?
Of course I can. I can cook anything. I have alligator in my freezer at work.
How about you cook up some material?
Yeah. Not for nothing, but Andrea Yates made a funnier call to 911.
Are you there too? You haven't lose your mind in Vegas, huh, Norton?
Well, he has
Horse around?
he has an upset tummy.
I'm sick, man.
Oh,
He's sick.
poor little Jimmy.
He's got nothing.
You have nothing today, huh, French?
No, I'm
We
going
better
to
make
work
use of
right
that stylus.
Oh, okay. Frenchie, thanks for calling.
now. All right, take it easy, guys.
He was just very excited that we talked about his rat cooking. He had to call the program. Anything else that you've seen, Lazlow? Worth mentioning?
No, it's garbage.
It's just all garbage. I got to take a walk because this place is huge, and I haven't been to the home center.
Yeah.
Opie was there. What is it? Set up like real homes?
It's amazing.
They got living rooms and stuff.
The home automation stuff, like there's so many companies pushing this, and it's from a complete paranoia level.
Really?
Oh, it's nuts. It's just like your kids could die, you know. Like so, you need a sensor. So the second that they open any door in the house, you know, it pops up in an instant message on your computer at work.
You got to go over there. It's amazing.
That the kid has left cell block C, and now he's in the
This guy,
little pop.
this guy was showing me. Well, you know, they've got the watches for kids now, so that parents can get online and see their exact location on a map at any time. You know,
Really?
Oh, dude, it's like it. Why don't you just give the kid the ankle bracelet?
ankle
You know, just ridiculous.
How many parents are going to use that for the kid's safety? But you could also use it to see where your little girl is at night. Maybe she says she's going to a movie.
Yep.
Right.
You can pop it up and see if she's at a certain address
you
and
see
not
the-
at Jimmy Norton's house.
You see the little blip on the map going up and down real fast. You know what she's
What's even more ridiculous, on the map you can set red zones. Like Jimmy Norton's house, you can like make a red zone.
Get outta
And when
here.
the little blip goes up,
The
you know?
alarms go off.
Right.
So if there's some boy that she's not supposed to see.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy.
How about
It's
that?
getting
Dude, there are
nuts.
going to be more psychologists making tons of dough in about 15 to 20 years.
How about technology's probably there to have somebody, if you don't want your child hanging out with a certain person and you get into cahoots with their parents, you'd give the kid another watch, and then if the two get together,
They explode.
the alarm would go off, or it explodes and blows their hands off.
And then Ted Nugent can hold it or hold the thing. And you know how easy is that going to be to conquer? You just take the watch off and leave it in the library.
Well, if you
and don't-
take it off, it might set off an alarm too, like
All
the
right.
like the ankle bracelet would. You could really get into some really scary stuff with this technology.
Oh, they even had this guy was showing me a dog bowl yesterday, so that if the water, gets the dog drinks all the water or whatever, you get a message on your phone.
Really?
I was like, dude, we do not need this much information, man.
That your dog is out of water. What happened with leaving the toilet bowl lid open? Dogs are fine as long as the toilet's open.
They should put a sensor on his ball so if he licks your face 5 minutes after he licks them, you know.
Dude, they had this taser set up over there where this guy said, I will give you $100 if you can grab this out of my hand. And they hooked the two electrodes up to it, and like a foot away, and there's all these like cocky frat boys over there like, yeah, I'm gonna get $100, watch this. And the guy holds up the $100 bill, and the frat boy's about like 2 feet away looking at all his buddies going, yeah, we're gonna be the strippers tonight. And he goes, go, and the guy hits the button, and his face goes it just wells up and stuck, falls over on the ground just like a rock.
That was a great face for radio. It made us
Wow.
The tongue goes out to the side.
They're really tasering people at this
dude,
place?
at this demo, it was unbelievable.
Oh, fantastic.
That really is
I was
cool.
waiting for like the heart attack. I mean,
Yeah.
the legal forms they decided was
I'm
like,
sure.
we
We
will
need
not
that worse
sue
than
us.
our show.
Right. If
Can we
you're-
get that for the studio?
Wouldn't that be
If
great?
that would be great.
Studio, how great would that be on a date? Hey, are you in the mood? Well, that sounded like a yes.
All right.
Well, I'm going to have to take a walk. I'm missing everything. All I'm seeing are stupid cars with videos
No,
in
the
them.
home section is just off the hook.
Got to
That
go
in
over
this
there.
building or no?
It's dude. This I don't
Like
even know.
crazy.
I think that part is in another state.
Yeah.
The
That
most
place is so
ridiculous
big.
thing I've heard of so far was the Wave Runner with a TV in it. Because when you're out on the waves on a personal watercraft, what you want to do is be watching television.
It's all about video this year at CES.
It is.
Like he was saying earlier. Even satellite radio, we're all bragging about the video technology that's coming.
Yeah, they got the big Escalade over there, and there's some type of video in there.
Dude, when they start streaming video of this show to people's cars,
Oh, yeah.
you are going to get sued 800 ways from Sunday.
Absolutely.
There are going to be people cherry darts. I hit a school bus.
Yeah. I got a rod. I got caught in the steering wheel. I hit a bus.
Hey, can we do cherry darts tomorrow? At the porn convention? Are they allowed to get naked over there?
No, the Venetian's very strict.
Oh, really?
They're real C blockers. They are. I was walking out yesterday, and there's this girl, hot, like I think she was a whore. She had like a half of a little bikini bottom, and she was dressed, but the security made her wrap her coat around her waist.
You can't walk around with like a thong?
No, it wasn't a thong though, but it was like short.
I don't mean
shorts.
her, I mean you.
Okay, yeah, no,
No?
on my face, but I can't see. Yeah, no. So they made her put a jacket over it because you have to dress appropriately when you're, robbing somebody of their children's college tuition. Scumbag casinos.
There's, I heard that they show videos at the displays, but they have to be edited, and like no money shots.
No, they're dirty though, but they can't show.
They can't show like money shots.
Everything. Right.
Yeah. Wow.
Anthony, let's go to the phones. Henri wants to comment about Frenchie's last phone call.
Henri, he's the
Henri.
he's the new Frenchie.
Yeah.
Because
Hello,
Frenchie
guys.
sucks so bad on the air that the new Frenchie is now.
And I believe
on the
Henri, he knows Frenchie just bombed and he wants to rub it in now, right?
Right, go
Henri,
ahead.
what's up?
Yeah, well, that is one of the reasons I called, because I heard him call up and it sounded like he was recovering from his New Year's party, where I'm sure 2 people showed up and one was a baby. So I just want to say that, and hope you guys are having a good time out there. In Norton,
Oh, great.
make sure to bring a lot of keychains and herpes, okay?
A lot of what in herpes?
Keychains.
Bring home a lot of keychains and herpes for us, okay?
Yeah, bring back souvenirs for everybody.
okay.
Yeah, I guess. All right, Henri.
We were talking about car keys. I thought it was like a swinging party or something.
Yeah, right. Leave your keys in the basket.
Jimmy just goes in and steals all the keys. Bye, everybody.
The French are bombing today on our program. All right. Well, thank you, Lazlow. Anything else that you forgot to mention? No?
No,
What games are you playing these days? Anything?
I am. I'm still playing GTA.
Are ya?
And
Yeah.
I'm playing a little Doom 3.
Are you playing some Doom 3? You check out Half-Life 2 at all?
No?
No? Yeah, I've been playing that. It's kind of cool. Nice, good graphics.
All right.
Very psyched.
As we go to break, we're going to play his Monster Rain spot that he did for us.
Yes.
Do we have to explain Monster Rain, you think?
No, the listeners know what it is.
Monster Rain.
You think the listeners know?
Yeah.
If they don't, they'll catch it on a repeat.
If you don't, go to foundyourmusic.com, and I'm sure you could look it up.
Well, Monster Rain is a thing that Jimmy used to do as a kid under the porch with other little boys when the rain was coming.
There wasn't really
dirty.
rain though. Me and my little friend would walk around, and we would yell "Monster Rain," and then we would hide under the porch to stay away from the monster rain. And while we were under the porch, we would perform oral sex on each other, because that's what you do when you're avoiding the rain.
And you should avoid the eye contact that
I don't
you're
want to
getting
tell
right
that
now. Don't even look that way. You don't want to look that way. No.
You were just little kids.
Did you
What
do it
did
on
you know?
sunny days too, or just when you thought
Yeah,
there
it
was a
wasn't
rain
really.
cloud in the area?
It wasn't really contingent on the weather.
Any day that ended with a Y.
Tuesday, Wednesday.
Well, Lazlow is a friend of the show, and he put this together, and you got to do our show more often, bro.
I'm into it.
Yeah, right on. We'll do some tech stuff.
Just as soon as you go back to afternoons, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah.
I did morning radio. It is so
Morning's
tough
gonna
to get used to
drag.
the schedule.
We don't even know what
Holy-
time it is now. I don't know. Is it late back in New York? Is it morning still over there?
All I know is 7 o'clock last night. I felt like it was 4 in the morning. I'd been gambling, and it was like, whoa, what time is it? 7, and I have to go back to the room. And
Yeah, I need my sleep. I'm so tired. Let me put in a movie.
ugh,
And we're in Vegas. We only have 1 hour of radio to do.
I know.
We're halfway done with the show today.
Having to. Ooh, I'm exhausted.
When we come back, are the Playboy? Okay, the Playboy chicks are here, and George Wallace is going to stop by and say hi.
Ooh.
And Penn was supposed to stop by, but what was the excuse? We get more excuses from publicists and
Yeah.
agents and managers. We get these big names to come on the show, and then I guess they find out who we are or something,
Yeah,
and then
Penn
it goes
Jillette was
horribly
supposed to
wrong.
come on.
What happened, Ben? You could grab the for a second.
He's sick.
He wasn't eating that creamy tomato soup with Jimmy.
No, they'll never tell you the truth,
Heaping
man.
bowl full.
He was fine to go. He became sick.
He became sick.
All these faggot entertainers are so afraid of pissing off one person. They can't just call and tell you, look, I can't do the show because of this or that. They gotta lie and grovel. It's
Yeah,
just
something's
stand up
going
and-
on with that.
I bet he'll make
Speak your mind.
I'll bet he'll make a show tonight when he's got
Yeah.
an arena full of people over there.
Of course he will. He plays
Jim-
every night.
Oh, I'm sorry, there wasn't a cash register sound.
All right, and when we get back, we got to talk about the Michael Jackson story. Maybe we could talk about that with the girls from Playboy, see if they got any chops.
Chops on the Michael Jackson story?
Yeah, it's
All
a
right.
sex thing, kind of, and that's
Why
what they do
not?
on Playboy Radio, I think, when they're not reading erotic stories. Right?
Yeah, I've only listened to it a little bit, but it's actually very hot. What I've enjoyed.
All right, we'll talk to them next, but first, it's Monster Rain. Lazlow did this. Check it out.
He was just the boy next door.
Mikey, where are you?
It's the game for kids that's sweeping the country.
Jimmy, what are you doing?
Jesus H. Christ,